Tell me about this historic church and some of the nuances that we're going to find.
Absolutely. Well, this originally, we're right here in the heart of Pine Orchard proper, if you will. This is the Pine Orchard Union Chapel. We're on our 115th year of being here. This was originally erected for $1,500, not including the $200 paint job. And this was originally built as a chapel for the summer village of Pine Orchard to have their weekly sermons here. That was voted in back in the 1800s, and we're here now. It's no longer used for sermons as much as it is for weddings. It's almost used exclusively for weddings until now. And brides come in here, they have this blank canvas of this beautiful historic building, which, you know, almost hasn't been touched at all. We're just equipping it now, you can see, with the different scaffolding and ladders, getting some different fire protection in here to get us all kind of back up to code. But this fabulous building is ready for some new life in here.
And it comes with a piano, I see that right here.
It's a tuned piano, I haven't touched it in a while. I was like, oh my God.
What else do you hope will happen in this beautiful chapel?
We're restricted as to how much we could do. We're in a very, very quiet, beautiful neighborhood. But coming at it from the other side, I'm going to squeeze as much into this little building as I can until they say, okay, that's enough. I'm looking at all sorts of different artistic events, different conversation pieces, really letting people come into this space at a very, very low cost. You know, everyone can walk here, you could ride here, whatever it is, just come on in as you are. Let's start a conversation, let's start a dialogue, let's see something that's inspiring, and it could fit all into this tiny little space.
Tell me about this tiny little space. I see original beams up here. What else do you know about the history of this building? And we can walk around if you want.
Yeah, I mean, it's been exciting for me because there's not a lot of history on this building. There's, you know, a couple paragraphs that I pulled from the town historian or the head of the board for the building that I've been able to pull a couple pieces, but there's not a ton of information on what's in here. Most things are original, including one over here, which might be the most fun part of the building. Is it hooked up?
Is that the bell?
This is the bell that usually works. It's not going to work because we're on video, of course. But this does work, and brides ring it before their wedding. And
oh my gosh, try it again. See if it'll...
That's right. It's not working.
It's not
It does
working.
usually work.
Well, it needs WD-40.
It needs something. It rings every summer.
What else about the building? I see a little picture over here. Have there been any famous people in here?
No, it's very...
That you know of?
I know that. Now that we've discovered it, it's been very hush-hush for many years. This little... Even when I tell people it's made at the Pine Orchard Chapel, I got to show you something. Where is that? They've driven by, but nobody's ever kind of been in here unless you've been here for a wedding.
Is the floor original back to the 1800s?
No, it's not. This got done maybe 10 or 15 years ago.
Okay. How many weddings have been done here? Do you have any idea up at this altar?
I don't, but that would be a fun number to find out.
See, you have so much work to do.
I know. I'm just getting started. We've done, this year we're doing about 10 weddings here, which is less than we usually do. And that's going through October.
Okay, and it's $200 to rent the building for how long?
To get in here, through Friday through Sunday.
You're going to do some plays here.
Yes.
And some camps here. Tell me about that.
We're running creative arts camps, which is the same section of the program we ran last year at the Soundview YMCA. We're opening this program up to 6 years old to 14 years old. We're going to run 2 chapters. One is for youngsters and one is for the kind of the older group, both running on the weekends, and more information is going to be coming out about specific dates and that process. But we're very excited about that. What we do is very centered around creative play. And how we're going to do that is kind of in a showcase vehicle this summer. So last year we ran a 2-week intensive, which was a long stretch out program where we developed our own characters, developed a storyline for a show, developed plots, really had time to delve into characters. Campers wrote their own songs, they wrote their own dialogue. This year we're going to cram that 2 weeks into 3 days, and that's going to be a really fun, intense process where we explore characters, we explore ourselves, we explore creativity, and we mount it in a showcase vehicle where campers are going to be able to perform their own songs, their own monologues, group numbers, solo numbers, whatever we kind of feel we're going to get to, you know, really see who's the dancer, who's the triple threat, who's the actress. And we're going to be able to display this in a big kind of festival day on that last Sunday. We're going to invite family and friends back to join us in a big celebration of really exploring our creativity. That's going to be coming up for kids.